They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Centennial Bank Stadium in Jonesboro, home to the Red Wolves of Arkansas State. As we'll see, the Groupers taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Arkansas State Red Wolves. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Groupers will get this season underway as toe meets leather. Coming out with it, it's Stevens. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Arkansas State's offense will take the first swing of the game. You know, that connection between quarterback and wide receiver, Jesse, takes some time, and we'll see how quickly these two guys get on the same page.
Yeah, the chemistry between he and the quarterback, I think, is what everybody's going to be looking for early in this game, because David obviously
breaks into the open. Up 30, past the 20. Touchdown, Red Bulls! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense continues. On the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Groupers offense will take the field for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
Here comes the option. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
The Groupers line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. They'll give it to the back. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to adjust the pattern. Caught, close to the marker, it's Rogers. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Fires to the wideout. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Smith wants to throw. Right down the middle. Makes a connection. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. And the Red Wolves are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Huffman. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves!
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure.
There he goes. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. And the groupers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Here's a hit. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Quarterbacks need time when they're in the pocket to complete throws. That QB had no shot after taking that hit.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. The give out of the gun. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Now on third down after that run. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. They put 2 touchdowns on the board. He'll try to take it back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
He has 89 yards on the ground in the first quarter. What a tremendous start to this season. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Red Wolves just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Rushes on him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries. You got to get pressures. And when you can get hits.
Turning it on. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Looking to the big tight end. He makes the catch. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. Smith dropping to pass. Looking for the score. Into the house. Touchdown, Arkansas State.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but, I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field, or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown out over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They go to the ground. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Gophers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 30. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. The offense changing the play. Got his man. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. We've reached the break, and Arkansas State has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Guys, you think about where Arkansas State is as a program. What does the top 5 ranking mean for week 1? Optimism, hope, maybe, David, an excuse for the other team's fans to rush the field if they knock you off.
Well, it means, first of all, absolutely nothing, because preseason rankings don't show up anywhere at the end of the season, but it means this team is talented. It means they're thought of highly. They got to go earn it, Jesse, and it starts today, but the talent obviously is all over the field.
The number in the preseason.
Oh, he found a space on the right. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. And the Red Wolves look to keep this drive humming. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting 1st downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Going to work in the red zone. They can pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Red Wolves!
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the offense back onto the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And the groupers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The groupers send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Here's the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Let's think for a second about Arkansas State. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because we...
Breaks into the open. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Might as well stick with him.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Quarterback may change this route. Working that left side now. Touchdown, Red Bulls! And they take it in for 6 more points.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
To the air on first down. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Complete to the right. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Well, they've done nothing on offense so far, but if they could put some points on the board before halftime, it could really change things.
No doubt. Go into the locker room with some good juices, some good vibes, and momentum can switch a game in a heartbeat. But this offense hasn't had much to cheer about yet. That play gives...
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And the ball's free in the backfield. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Here comes the field goal unit. Absolutely center cut. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. He rifles one deep to the left. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. So after the penalty, a little extra ground to cover on 1st down. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Arkansas State. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And he's coming out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. The Red Wolves will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful.
There he goes. Running through contact. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. On the option. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
And the groupers will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. That's the kind of play. Really get you going as they get it out to the 36. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Red Wolves with a second and short to keep this drive moving. He leaves it with his back. Across the 45. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Red Wolves come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Turning it on! They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. And the Red Wolves come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Throws to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. After the incompletion on second down, it's third and inches. Might be calling a hot route. Smith wants to throw. Touchdown, Red Wolves! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop you.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the offense onto the field again. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had...
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
The groupers can really attack on this second and short. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35.
That's why it's so important to have success on first and second down. They're running the ball on second down. You trust your O-line to get the job done. The running back does his. And now, with the positive play, you're setting up third and inches.
And the groupers will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. He's got great speed. Touchdown, Red Wolves! Special teams coming through. The third aspect of the game, delivering big time. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. UNLV looks like the best show on the Vegas Strip right now. What a dazzling offensive showcase.
Looking downfield on first down. Oh, they're after him. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play. Line getting set on second down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. The groupers are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Got it behind the line. It's Kelly. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the groupers will punt this one away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He's got it. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Smith dropping to pass. He fires to the left side. Pulls it in. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. The offense set for a 1st down play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Making side adjustments here. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. The Red Wolves have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Bringing the heat. Touchdown, Arkansas State. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. Found his open target. Accurate throw. And 2 plays through the air. And they've got 6 points on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Sheffield. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll run the option. Now the toss. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the 1st down. Now you got to keep it going.
And he's brought down after a nice game. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Now on 2nd down. On the option. He'll toss it. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. An explosive play to wrap up the 3rd quarter. Oh, they finally got him out of bounds, but not before. He carried some momentum for his team into the 4th quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one.
22 water. 22 water.
Off the play fake. Got his man on the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Dropping back, it's Wicks. Grab near the sticks, it's Hobbs. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The groupers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together with the run on 1st and goal. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This defense has been lights out, stubborn on the doorstep. Can the offense finally find the end zone? The give to the back. And tackled there by the defense.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close, punching in for a touchdown here, Paul.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. They just need a few more inches here on 4th down, and they'll try to get it with the offense. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it, 1st down and more. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. And the Red Wolves come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. At the 40, there he goes. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The Red Wolves are marching down the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. And the Red Wolves are in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Give him 88 yards rushing, and he's making sure the defense feels him in this opening game. The Red Wolves will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll go back to work on offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
On the run, it's Craig. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. To the air, it's Wicks. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the groupers decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Hand off from the gun. Breaks into the open. He steps out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll try to finish it with a score from there.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
The throw. Catch in the middle. It's Hobbs. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The option look.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. Won't just be the quarterback, but he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read, and it's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the first down.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an L.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Benson.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a third and long. Back to throw, it's Wicks. Here comes the heat. Going for it all. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. And the Red Wolves are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Got some room to run. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Looking deep. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Second down, they'll go to the air. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Finds a man on the right. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive.